What's up? I'm HUGZ, that's Sam. Welcome to HUGZ and Sam. Today we're getting into Hunter x Hunter episode 68. Last we left off, they were looking for Patrick Shore. It was like this group of all the random other groups that had a lot of the rare cards. Like Gon and Killua run into them and had to kind of prove themselves, but in the other way, Killua made the one lady prove herself to him. It was like a whole thing. I guess they kind of underestimated what Gon and Killua had actually done in the game, and Bisky, but I'm just saying, like, Gon and Killua specifically, they seem to kind of trash on. And it all leads up to they're going after Patch of Shore, which I guess is like a super rare card that leads to this Sea God's Grotto or whatever. Basically, there's a bunch of treasure down there too, I guess. What I didn't put together the first time, I knew it was Razor and the 14 Devils and like the 15 Pirates, but it wasn't until I was editing one of the older hunters that we watch where I realized who Razor is. Razor is the dude that we kept calling the cool volleyball dude. And I was like, oh snap, that's it. I was like, Razor, hold on, Razor and the 14 Devils. So now I'm like so much more excited about this storyline. And we went back and watched the end of last episode, and when it shows the silhouettes or whatever, there's the silhouette of that guy, but it never like explicitly showed him. And I guess I just didn't put two and two together. But I was like, man, that's awesome now that I know that volleyball dude is like the leader of the Pirates, because it's him and his 14 Devils.
And he was super badass because he like spiked that freaking fireball.
Blew up a boat. You know, and he teleported everybody off the island, and he, I assume, is friends with Jing's dad. Or Gon's dad, Jing.
Gon's dad, Jing.
He might know Jing's dad too. I don't know. Maybe they were just cool like that. I'm not sure. But because he said he was one of the people that had created Greed Island, that's what that makes me think. But let's go ahead and jump into it, see what's going down. Would you please leave the city? I was like, that was so nice, you know?
Oh, snap.
He like hulked out. Oh damn, that bear hug, like, do you see him wiggling? Like it's like he... Oh shit. Oh damn. Oh, go with the spin kick. Oh damn.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna make it? Yeah. I was like, is he gonna make it where he goes on fire? Oh damn, he freaking lit his head on fire! Is he gonna be able to show him where his boss is? His freaking head was on fire. His head was on fire.
Oh! That was his own friend.
He can't break his own rules. We hang out at the YMCA.
Oh, that's a nice booty.
Hey! Got his aqua socks. I love how epic it was just for him to be like... Oh, dang! 1 point!
Damn. Oh.
Did he move that? How did he? Oh, dang. So just his fist. That's awesome. It was obvious. Well.
Hey, he's impressed. See? This is legit. He sees something.
Well, also, Gon probably looks like...
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
What?
They're trying to look
weak. Are they throwing?
Yep.
But he knows that he's smarter and stronger than that, though, you know? Are they gonna come back with just those three and try to be like, hey, could just us three challenge you guys? Why would it be impossible for them to make a group of 15? They made a group pretty quick.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he said that before, yeah.
Yeah.
俺たち全員が勝つことを前提にしても最低あと4人の手だれがいる。
一番強いのはやっぱりクロロかな。
And Krollo is Hisoka, right?
100% 偽物だって言ってたからな。
Are they gonna team up with the freaking
だ
Phantom
ったら
Troop?
自分の名前で構わないじゃん。
If they freaking
そう
do
だ
that.
な。けど理由の方も知りたいんだってば。バカ
Go figure out who they are, I'm excited!
のか？ああ、バカそうだ。
I am an idiot!
助かり
I'm
た
so
い。
mad.
しっかりしろ。いいからさっさとやれよ。赤っぱにオン。クロロルシルフル。
Oh gosh.
Swing!
Give me a good look.
まさか。ひそか。
Don't turn around too fast.
おい
Oh, dang.
僕の見込みと君たちをどんどん美味しく実る。
What the what?
じじゃない。で、僕というクロロの何のようにここへ来たわけじゃ
Is
ない。
Hisoka actually gonna join them? I'd be so excited.
実は私
Oh,
できるだけ強い
you
人を
are
探してるん
really
です。
strong.
仲間になっていただけませんか？
Oh my god.
ちょっと待てよ。俺は反対だもん。危険だぜ。
そうだよ。
He's lying.
この先にある恋愛都市アイアイに行くといいんじゃない？いろんな出会いが楽しめるから強い人も見つかるかも
She's
しれ
smart.
ないよ。
I like
Yeah, she
Bisky.
is.
そんなもん勘だわさ。勘かよ。50年以上嘘つきやってるとわかるもんだ
Oh
ろ
my
さ。
god.
なんかすげえ説得力だな。
I love
奴
her
が何
laugh.
か隠している以上。おい、ひそか、前を歩けよ。
What did they like sense
あと
him?
10
Perving
仲間がい
them.
る。確か店で買わなきゃいけないんだよね。
You would think he's like the magician or whatever, that he would be all about these
Yeah.
spells and
本当の
stuff.
ことを言う。
Oh,
City of Love.
it's like a
Oh,
giant
and
love
it's like
emoji.
talking like
I do not love that sound.
no.
メガネメガネ。
拾ってあ
Oh
げて。
my.
ほとんどのプレイヤーがやってくるから。
Yeah.
本当に旅団の連中を探しているなら、マサドラから動かないはず。
退屈せずに済むの。
もう探し終えている。それだ。
So is Krollo here, or
ビスケの言っ
the
たこととニュアンスもある。
person who can
ひそか
take
に
the
すで
men
に
out
奴ら
here?
と会ってる。ここで何かを待っている。それをひそかに
It's
旅
that
団の奴らも
dude,
知ってるん
right?
だ。
With that thing that
Well, we
ate
know
that-
he has an item that can
Only
eat
me.
men, but
Yeah,
I don't know
like
if there's
that
like a
creature.
specific person who that's their power.
もし俺たちが気づいたことに、旅団の名前がない。俺の考えすぎだったか。
But he
や
did.
はりひそかにただ奴らを
Does
探してい
it?
るだけ。
He did run into troop members though.
僕のドッキリテクスト。
Oh, does it change? It can even change the freaking book screen? What?
That's what I was about to say. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
見事に
I was
騙さ
like,
れ
he
たキラ
did
た
meet
ち。
them.
果たして
Wow. Whenever you think you got a handle on it, it changes up. Hisoka still using spells, even though they're not the in-game spells.
yeah.
I was like, is there any way he could have another ring and like summon someone else's book? You know, so I
Yeah.
was like, there's got to be something, because I would think he would have, even if he's not interested in like gaining the spells to win the game, I would think he would still keep some just because they're very useful.
Yeah.
But they had actually like checked his spell list beforehand, or like card list or whatever, and he can't, you know, change the texture of their book because he wouldn't even know that they were looking. You know what I mean? And just the way that he knew what to do in that city, where he's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to, you know, apologize. You're supposed to do this." I'm like,
Yeah.
he knows how the game works. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least in this city, he knew how the game worked. So I was like, I feel like he knew more than he was, you know, leading on that he
Yeah.
knew. And that's a Hisoka thing. You always know that he's not being 100% upfront, and he's always got something on the back burner going on. But I'm wondering if... See, we know there's that creature that eats Ned.
Yeah.
But I've always assumed that there was a person, because they've kind of made it sound like there would be a person that can actually purge Nen.
I feel like we saw that whole thing go down. I mean, it could have just been because of, like, the Balmer story, but I feel like the reason, like, that they, like, took, like, time for him to go out separately into the woods and, like, show us that little, like, weirdly animated, in my opinion, two-dimensional creature that was, like, on him, eating it was kind of like...
Force feeding us that information.
Yeah, and that's like you mentioned that a couple episodes ago about how you're wondering if that, like, they showed us that for that reason, and I'm thinking so.
But the thing is, like, it ate the Nen item off of him, but it didn't, like, it's not like feeding on him, taking his Nen. Like, can he control the creature?
That's connected to his heart, though. Like, that bomb, it said it was connected to its heart.
Yeah, because I said it could eat the item, but it,
because if they got, like, worked up or their heart rate got high or something, it would make the time go faster.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then they couldn't see the bombs at first until, like, they were shown them by him, and he was like, he activated it by explaining to them or whatever about the bombs and how to do it. As I was like, this condition. And, like, so, like, for the thing put on, so they want to remove Kurapika's.
Yeah. Well, because originally...
But how can Krollo get his ability to use Nen back?
Well, that's what I was saying, because it's coming back to me now. Because originally I was like, at some point they had talked about completely, like, getting rid of someone's Nen, and then I was like, how is he going to get Nen back or whatever? But the idea is the creature eats the Nen item, so maybe he could just eat the sword.
Yeah.
And then he would be able to use Nen because he doesn't have the condition.
It's not like he was, like, gotten rid of the ability to use Nen, but he was like, he was basically told, if you use Nen, this will kill you.
Exactly.
So if he's gotten rid of, like, that sword, then he can use Nen without it risking his life.
Exactly, because it'll essentially just remove the whole ordeal, the little chain and sword. So that's what it was. Because I was like, I don't know, somewhere in between there, I got off the beaten path of what my original idea was. But it was that it was going to eat the sword, not his Nen. I want to know who they're going to end up teaming up with to go back after Razor and his crew. Razor did seem very interested in them, though. Yeah. Like, he, numerous times, like, made sure to show us, he was like, you know, like, kind of like the little side eye and stuff like that. And I'm wondering if it was just because he recognized Gon or he recognized Game.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's like, these are, you know, some powerful people.
Does he know the name Gon? Like, because Killer could go and be like, Gon, like, you know, like, was he like, Gon, that's Gon, huh?
He
you know?
might, because the way that Jing made it sound is like he designed this world, you know, with him in mind, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit. If he helped him create it, like, it's almost like, hey, we're some homies. We're sitting around creating this game near a fire with a beer in our hand. I'm telling you about my son that I totally just dumped on my sister.
You ever abandoned your kid, bro? A cousin, right?
Is it a cousin?
It's his cousin, yeah.
I thought it was his aunt.
It's his No, it's Jing's cousin.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, you ever abandoned a kid, bro? He might come here in a couple years in case you're still playing the game, just whatever. You know, just
also, going back to it, just because I'm curious. Rewind. Yay. I wonder if the little weird Nen eater will eat Kurapika's chains. Because can it not just eat... It can't, like, eat, like, the ability to do Nen, but maybe just eat the chains.
That's what I'm saying. Eat the little sword that's in his heart.
No. Well... Like, in Kurapika's heart.
No.
I'm talking about Kurapika.
In Krollo.
But I'm saying if it eats Kurapika's chains, will that automatically get rid of everything that he's ever put, like, stuff on? Because, like, the chain literally went from his finger into Krollo.
Yeah.
So, like, if
but then
if
it left removes, that little, like,
if it removes the Nen chain from Kurapika, does that, like, eliminate everyone that he's ever stuck the chain into?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering too.
But then how would Kurapika, like, how would the creature get to Kurapika?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, I don't know. Like,
because Kurapika's off wherever. the neon.
Well, you just said something about it eating Kurapika's Nen or whatever earlier, and so I was like thinking like what it can do to Kurapika to like get rid of
overall.
Yeah.
I would think that it's like something that's on the person. It's not like it's not like they have a chain that's just emanating from him all the way to Crollo all the time. It's something that's just in Crollo,
like that one chick, you know, with the needle and thread can like have a piece of thread like connected at all times.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know.
Or is there a certain distance to that?
I don't know. I would think there would be a maximum amount of Nen and that you could like have all the time, because also
there's only so
Kurapika
many, like,
can only
footage.
really use those extra powers while he's powered up. Like while he, you know what I mean? So when he's not powered up, you would think it wouldn't still be connected. You get what I'm saying?
Whenever he's
You're picking
in
up what I'm putting down.
Form or whatever.
Yeah. So I would think that right there would mean it would be impossible.
Yeah, I know that a lot of you are like, "Oh my God, shut up! You're overthinking."
I mean, hey, it's interesting to hear your theories.
Yeah,
you know?
and I mean, even if like they're
To
not
me.
right, like it's still, I guess, like interesting takes on it or whatever. You know, from our first watch, I guess. Like
I liked Bisky in this episode. Speaking of,
because she was like, "Oh my God,"
well,
and
like
also with
drooling or whatever when she saw.
I'd have been
Hisoka.
drooling too. His hair was like looking fine.
I don't think she was looking at his hair. All right, but let us know what you
I didn't
thought.
get to the rest yet. I'm still talking. I'm just kidding.
Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos soon. We love you guys. Bye.